Alright guys, so today we're gonna head on over to some random place. I really don't know where I'm gonna go, but ooh, that's nice. But I'm gonna go to I made a promise on my last video that I was going to do a 0 to 60 in probably all the performance modes on the Edge Evolution CTS2 programmer. But well, there is no but. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to figure out a place to go do it. So the plan is I'm gonna go find a long straightaway. I'm gonna do a 0 to 60 and maybe a quarter mile on stock mode. I'm gonna do a 0 to 60 and a quarter mile on performance, towing, and economy. And the reason I'm gonna be doing this is because I know there are some questions about the performance outcome of a programmer, about what does a truck like mine do in stock, what does a truck like mine do in performance, economy, and all those other great diddly doos. So with that being said, you know, I guess we'll see you whenever I get to where I'm going. We're gonna go ahead and do a 0 to 60 in stock mode. And to get this thing into stock mode, you're gonna want to, I'm gonna take that off, put the key in the run position, come over here, go to your HP performance settings, go to stock. Yes. Do not create a custom program. And it's gonna do its thing. And I'm not going to make you sit through this, so whenever it's ready, I'll be back. Alright guys, so we got it back into stock tuning. It takes roughly about 4 or 5 minutes. So right now what we're going to do, we're going to come right here, go to performance testing, and then we're going to click on the 0 to 60. It's going to ask us to accelerate to 60 when we are ready. So let's and just a quick thing, I'm doing this without the trailer light on, without StabiliTrak and traction control off. It's completely just in drive mode, and it's just completely by itself. So let's go. say that these numbers were not what I expected. They weren't. They honestly, I expected here. I'll just give it to you. At stock, I expected a little bit, like around 13 seconds. On trans, I expected it to honestly shift gears a lot faster, a lot quicker. So I thought that it would probably get, I don't know, maybe 10 seconds. Economy, I actually expected that to be the worst. What economy will actually do is it reduces your engine power, causing your engine to have less power. I guess in my mind, I thought no power, the slower it would be. But I guess I was wrong. And then you got towing at 10.5 and then extreme at 9.9. Towing, I kind of expected that to be right around where it's at. And then extreme, I've ran that before, and that's roughly what I've gotten from it. So yeah, these numbers were definitely not what I expected. And I don't know. I mean, if you're really looking into performance chip that's going to do a lot for you, then I honestly can say that expect to get a 3-second increase around that, not even like maybe a 2-second increase on a 0 to 60 from buying a $630 performance programmer. Now, with that being said, I do want to point out though that stock, I mean, y'all have a stock pickup, so I'm going to base this off of there. Get your stock pickup, try your 0 to 60, and please be sure you do it in a safe location. Don't do it just anywhere, but try it, and you'll see kind of where I'm going to get at with all of this. On transmission, on pure transmission, I want to say that I could feel firmer shift points. I could feel that the truck would shift a little bit tighter, but at the same time rougher. And what I mean by that is it hit a higher RPM before it would actually shift. But when it shifted, you could feel it shift. On economy, it was smoother shifts. I feel like it bogged a little bit, I want to say, when it would shift. And I'm not sure if that's because of the reduced engine, or maybe the reduced engine was the thing that was keeping it from shifting somewhat rough. And then on towing and extreme, I want to say you have about the same amount of shift points. So I mean, with that, I'd have to try a 30-second roll on each one and then gun it. And then once I actually gun it, that can really tell me how those shift points really work. Unfortunately, if I'm going to be getting headers or a cam, it's going to require a custom tune. Without requiring a custom tune, I can no longer use the programmer. Now, I do eventually plan on buying just the screen, but with that being said, I think I'm going to go through with what I promised, and I think I'm going to go ahead and just give it away. Go ahead and find someone that really wants it, really wants to try something different, really wants that extra horsepower, but right now financially they just can't afford to go drop money into a cam, can't afford to drop money into long tube headers or whatever it may be. Now, I don't know how exactly I'm going to do that. I may announce it in the next video, or I may announce it in the video that comes with headers or cam installation. I really honestly do not know. So keep a lookout for that, guys. Again, I really appreciate y'all sticking around for this channel. I know it's just starting out, and I really hope to grow, and I really hope to answer a lot of questions. If you have any questions about this programmer, feel free to